So I was in the subcommittee on the task force that looked into mastery-based learning. And I liked the concept of it, but what we found is we listened to people from all over the United States, and there are a lot of schools on the East Coast who are using mastery-based learning. What we found was it's much easier to get it implemented in terms of strategies and meeting objectives. The big problem with mastery-based is how do you assess it? We actually tried to do this the last couple of years that I was in the classroom, which is basically teaching to the standards that we have in our curriculum. And we struggled there on saying, all right, we know what we want kids to know. How are we going to determine if they've learned it? And then, of course, a really important answer to give at the end of that is, what are we going to do if they don't learn it? I absolutely believe that every single child in our state deserves an individualized education for their needs and an opportunity to follow whatever their dreams and whatever their hopes are for their future. Mastery might be a way to get to that, but it still has a lot of kinks in it, and we need great teachers to come together to help us determine what is going to be the best way to make that assessment of whether kids are learning the material and the content or not, and then what are we going to do if they don't? That's a big answer to have to it's a big question to have to answer at this point.